Hello Gemini, what's going on? Oops, oh my god. I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me. And this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for August, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate that very much as well. So I can already tell you probably a message that you might not like. There's some kind of teacher role that you're supposed to be stepping into, possibly a manager. Something where you have information that other people want and it's going to make you a lot of money, but you know, you're going to have to step into that role to get it. Six of Wands would be, you know, something where you're getting a lot of attention. It's something that you're going to be very passionate about though. So with the Hermit as well, I saw the Hermit while I was shuffling. It's something you've learned, you know, some kind of information that you have, like you've maybe read about it or you've studied it, something like this that other people want, that's going to give you money. You know, like I was saying, the Ace of Wands there, that's something like you're very passionate about, something very inspiring. A past cycle with someone from your past has ended. The healing has completed. And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is you all seeing your own worth, feeling very confident, you know, holding out for people in situations that are worthy of your time. That is like both in terms of dating and work and friendship. You're leaving behind chaos energy. So if things have felt kind of up in the air or you didn't know what was happening or there's just been like a lot of chaos, you're leaving that energy behind. And there is an Emperor about to enter your life. Or an Empress, if you deal with the ladies. Okay, you have the Hanged Man, the Emperor. Yeah, there you go. So a cycle with a past person is done, and you have a new person coming in here, an Emperor. The past Six of Cups has been healed. Yeah, you're definitely going to be moving into an energy here of like a teacher or a manager or someone, you know, someone like you have information that people want or people are going to listen to you. They're going to be interested in what you have to say. And with the Nine of Pentacles, that could involve owning your own business. The problem maybe before was that you weren't confident enough to step into this energy, you know, because it's like being on a platform. You know, like the Hierophant here is up on a platform. So, you know, like, I don't know, say being a manager at work where you have to take meetings and like host meetings and talk, you know, that kind of thing, or social media, or actually teaching could be something like that, you know, teaching a class, just teaching anything. You're about to be very happy. You're moving away towards happiness here. Like this Three of Cups, there's a celebration coming in. You have the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the King of Cups here. You know, there could have been like a little bit of a reluctance to move on from something. You know, sometimes when you're so used to the chaos or you're so used to things being up in the air or you're so used to having to fight for things, like when there comes an opportunity for you to actually be happy, it can take you a little while to get used to taking it. But you basically have the Three of Cups here twice because, sorry, you have the Three of Cups here and then you have like the Eight of Cups, but the way that I've put this card is a Three of Cups, if you see what I mean. So you have it twice. So this is, it could even be like a new community that you're going to or a new friends group, but it's happiness. And there's a person here. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. There's a commitment coming in with like a Ten of... oh my God, Diane, what are you talking about? There's a commitment coming in with a King of Cups here. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Libra. Also, you have Aries here with the Emperor. This will be someone new. Just want to reiterate that. Really sweet person, male or female. You know, it's showing up as a male here, but that's just for me, so I know what's going on in the reading. It can be a girl. Like if you deal with girls, it's going to be a girl, you know. Spirit's not going to send you a gender that you don't like and be like, here, love this, you know. So yeah, really sweet person with the King of Cups, like a soft energy, but honestly with the Emperor, also like, you know, if you're dealing with a masculine energy, it's a masculine energy, but also soft, really sweet. So this is someone that's going to want a commitment with you, and it's going to make you really, really happy. But it's definitely something that you've been resisting. The Nine of Wands. So there's been a little bit of a lack of trust here with this new person because of what you've experienced with the past. Because look, you have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Sun. So this is like heartbreak, heavy heartbreak and sadness, like a betrayal from the past or something where it felt like you were betrayed, or a tricky ending, a grieving period, and then being happy again. This wants to go here. So there's something I want to say that you're going to be standing out for. I don't want to cover up his little face. Put it there. Don't want to cover up your little King of Cups face. So, yeah, the Seven of Wands, this is standing out for something. Okay. Because of where it wanted to go up here, you have the Seven of Wands with the Five of Wands. So there's maybe been a little bit of deflecting this person, or like avoiding a new person coming in. That's now over. You know, you might be moving because you have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You might be moving or traveling or going on a trip or something. But you're also about to stand out for something in your career. Like with the Seven of Wands. Sorry, I was cold when I sat down. Now I've just dropped stuff on the floor. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is like, even though there might be like a lot of competition for something, you're going to be the one that stands out for this teaching thing or the managerial role or whatever this is. Oh, it could be to do with communication for some of you, which would make sense because you're a Gemini, right? That's like where Geminis thrive. That's going to be where you stand out. Like you stand out in terms of your communication. That's going to be like why they hire you, or why, I don't know, why people listen to you, or, you know, it could be in terms of writing. It doesn't have to be about actual speaking. It can also be art, you know, something like that. You're also about to hear from this King of Cups. So you're about to meet this person, or they're about to talk to you. And it's so cute. It's going to lead to a commitment that makes you really happy. Sorry about my throat. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles, or the Hierophant. Ooh, look at that. Community change. Change community. So it could be that you're about to change a community of people. It could be that you're working with a community of people that you're changing, like a group, a bigger group, an online group, a smaller group, you know. This could also be that you're about to move. So let's see where this wants to go. Right, community wants to go here. So you will be teaching or like speaking to a community. It could also be that you have your own business. The two things are like combined. So there's been a little bit of conflict at your end about wanting to do that, which is, oh, you know, I just did a Scorpio reading. So this is kind of like a bonus reading. So you might have some strong Scorpio in your chart for some of you, because they had a similar message. I see you moving house here. For those of you that would be relevant for, I mean, you know, if you've already paid off your mortgage and your kids are in school and you're like, oh my God, bitch, what are you talking about? that's not going to be for you. Okay, but for some of you, you're moving. So could even be across water or next to water, like overlooking the sea, or crossing the sea, or overlooking a river, crossing a river. For some of you, could be like the world is your oyster, you know, you've just decided to like up and move. You're like, where am I going to go? I don't know. But it could be next to water. I see a lot of water here. That might be good for you. Sorry. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Oh, the gift. So this person's going to feel like a total gift to you. They're also going to spoil you. Like this person's going to give you stuff. They're going to want to spoil you all the time. Why am I losing my voice? Hold on. I'm like the squeaky voice teen from The Simpsons. Yeah, this person's going to feel like a gift. They really are. And like I said, you're going to get spoiled. So they might even be about to give you a gift for some of you. Anything else about this? Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, you have a wealthy man. So you could be dealing with a wealthy man here, or a wealthy woman that wants to spoil you, basically. So that must be why you're looking so happy over here. Right, let's see. You know, you could move to be closer to this person, or you might move and that's where you meet this person. But I do feel like for some of you, you're moving. Could be quite a big change for some of you. You're going to be happy because things are about to start moving. So you're going to be happy. Because this is a stuck energy, this Hanged Man, but this is to do with this past person, which they're not even really coming up in the reading. So there was like a little bit of stuck energy because of this past person. So you might have been feeling frustrated, but that's gone now. They're gone. You're also going to be getting more rest, or you're going to be sleeping better, or you might start meditating, or a combination of all three, or it could be yoga. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, oh, well, isn't that just cuteness? Oh my God. You have the King of Cups, man holding a heart in this deck. You have action, and then you have the Queen of Cups, woman holding a heart. So look at that. Look at this bonny son of a bitch, and you looking all fine, or like, you know, this is them and this is you, or you're two girls or whatever, but there's someone here coming for you. Someone's about to take action towards you. There's a King of Cups here about to take action towards their queen, or, you know, a queen taking action towards their queen, or whatever your situation is. Please don't make me do the maths. Where do you want to go? It wants to go over here. See, it's like nothing happened for so long, and then all of a sudden you have all this action over here. So that's how this is going to feel. It's going to be like, oh my God, like nothing happened for so long, and now like everything's happening. Oh my God. It's that Queen of Cups energy, is because it's an energy of someone that has had to learn boundaries, you know, with this mofo over here and various other people. So you've had to learn boundaries. It's someone who, it's throat chakra, you know, sticking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, taking up space, showing people who you really are. That's the energy that you're moving into. It's also a softer energy of, you know, allowing yourself to be loved. So, and you have Temple Path. Oh my God, look at this cuteness. You have Temple Path here, and you also have Caring Connections. So, this person's, oh, you're really going to get spoiled. This person's really going to spoil you. It's super cute. Super cute. Oh my God. And then you have the Temple Path. So you guys are actually meant to be together. It's some kind of spiritual connection. Also, there's something that you're going to do that is like more of a Queen of Cups energy. So, or King of Cups if you're a guy, you know, but it's like a softer energy. So it could be to do with emotions. It could be to do with healing people. It could be charity work, it could be spiritual stuff. It doesn't have to be your career. It can be some, you know, you might do it on the side. So this could be something else. You could be teaching or managerial or something over here, and then doing like spiritual stuff over here. But there is some kind of path that you're meant to be on that you're doing it now. So everything is going right. You're doing everything right, basically. Because I think you've just come out of your cocoon, like with the butterfly symbolism. You might also be seeing 44 a lot. It's like you're ready to show the world the real you, or show the world who you are. And there is something, you should be meditating, Gemini. You already know that. You should be meditating because you're supposed to be on the spiritual path here, but you know that already. I can see you when you're with this person. I think you'll be meditating more. Probably because you feel calmer when they're around, or something like that. Or maybe they meditate and they're going to make you do it, or something like that. I don't know. And so you have the sacral chakra energy here, which is all about softness and creativity and feminine and receptive energy. So instead of like going out and like doing, it's like, you know, like receiving, like meditation is receiving, like receiving answers, you know, receiving creative projects that you're meant to be doing, something like this. So it's like a calmer energy that you're going to be in. Because I think you've been underestimating yourself, which you won't be doing anymore. Okay, I guess let's ask about this person. There's also something about making peace with the past in general. So that, you know, that can be like anything. That could be your whole life. Making peace with everything that's happened up until this point, and then suddenly all this stuff happens. All this good stuff. This is all good stuff. You're also like, you have the Empress with the Six of Pentacles. So you're moving into an energy of receiving, you know, letting the universe help you, putting yourself out there, you know, because you can't, like, how are you supposed to receive if you're not giving the universe a chance to give you money, for example? Or like, how are you supposed to receive love if you're not giving the universe a chance to send you someone because you're like, no. You know what I mean? Five of Swords. See, the past here, I can see there's like this dude with this, like he's just like with his head like, oh, for fuck's sake. And there's like somebody dancing around in the waves with blood underneath them. So I can see that you've dealt with a lot of people in the past that were a huge pain in the arse, that gave you a headache, that may have been like, you know, they always caused trouble and you had to clean it up, or they were just chaotic, or, you know, just ickiness from the past. Tell me about this new person. Tell me about this King of Cups coming in for Gemini. The World. Tell me about this King of Cups coming in for Gemini. Oh, they're going to come in fast. The Tower at the bottom. You have the World with Temperance. Death. Four of Swords. The Nine of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. Wow, this King of Pentacles keeps coming up in your reading here. So there was definitely someone from your past. I mean, it could have been a Taurus. It doesn't have to be, but there was someone from your past that you really had to like heal from. This person was not good for you. This new person represents like, you know, you have the world twice with this new person. So it represents the end of an old cycle. So no more bullshit, like no more crap. You know, if you had a tendency to attract unhealthy relationships before, that's done. That's another sign of the Queen of Cups, is someone, or the King, someone who used to attract crap relationships, but now that they have healthy boundaries, they only attract healthy people in healthy relationships. But there has been like a bit of a resting period for you, like a healing period from this past person. This new person has been waiting until you got out of this Nine of Wands energy. They could also have been in a bit of a Nine of Wands energy, which is like being suspicious. You know, it's like, I've seen all this before, like I know your game. So they could have been healing that too. So, but they've been waiting for the right time to come in. Tell me about this new person coming in for Gemini. Oh, shit. Okay, that Ten of Pentacles came out so fast. So this person is looking for like a commitment with you, like a proper commitment. And I think they're going to be looking for it pretty quick, to be honest. Like they're not fucking around here. This is someone, sorry. This is someone who knows what they want. Like the Emperor or the Empress is someone who knows what they want. And it's you. It's a commitment. They want to, you know, get married or move in together and probably have a family. Like that's what they're looking for. You know, we're just going to move you because you're no longer a part of this story. And you're taking up space. Anything you want to tell us about this new person? Sorry, James. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Definitely someone new. So, okay. Definitely someone new with the Ace of Cups. Six of Swords energy here. So you're really moving away from the past. You know, into like a much calmer energy. This person's very giving. So you're going to be like confused at first because you haven't had that before. You'll be like, what? What is this? Is this a trick? But it's not. You might know this person through work because you have the Eight of Pentacles here, but they work a lot. Like this person's they're good at what they do, but this gives workaholic energy a little bit. So they have, you're, sorry to be cliche, but you're dealing with like someone rich. You know, like I know they always say that in tarot readings, like tall, dark and handsome and rich, but this person's like well off, or they've saved a lot of money. It's because they work a lot and they're good at what they do. They have a lot of ideas. They might structure a team. You know, they might like run their own team. They do a lot of different stuff though. I would say your person does like different things. Okay. So to close the reading, we're going to get some of these new, I nearly dropped the whole deck there. We're going to get some of these new cards, what I just got. They could have an online business as well, this person, because you have the World with the Ten of Pentacles. You can meet them online. Yeah, you're about to move into an energy of like having fun after a really long, boring period of healing and no fun and like bleh. Oh, whoa. No, we're just gonna... Okay, we're gonna take 3. Whoa. That's too many. That's like a lot. What messages do you have for Gemini from this deck? Please. Oh my god, no way. That's cool. I just got this deck and I'm like in love with it. Lunar eclipse, out with the old. So yeah, it's all new, baby. Old energy gone, new energy coming in. Okay, loving that journey for you. The third house, take a good look around. Is that the right card? I don't know if that's the right card. Let me reshuffle. Anything else for Gemini? Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. This was the one that was at the bottom of the deck. You have conjunction, stop, collaborate, and listen. So, I know Geminis prefer to work on their own, but there could be a collaboration in your future. Or you're working, there's something to do with a community in your future. So, you know, make of that what you will. You have listen right on top of the Hierophant. So people will be listening to you. So whatever this is, you will be in some kind of position that people are listening to you. So you're still going to be like a manager or a teacher or owning your own business or something like that. But there's like a community involved, you know, so. And let's get one more. Also, you're going to be collaborating with Spirit, with the Hierophant. Fifth house, let's have some fun. Oh, I love that. So you're going to be, yeah, the Three of Cups here. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person. But they're also looking for commitment. So it's not like a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, they're looking for commitment. Also, this person here is like painting. And this person here is like the muse, you know, she's all, or he's all like, oh my God, don't paint me. So there could be something here with this new person that you're like their muse or something, or, oh man, I don't want to get kinky, but like, I don't know, maybe they like to, because the other person is naked, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they like to paint you or something weird. I shouldn't judge, that's not weird, but yeah, you might be like, oh my God, I'm shy. I'm shy. But they might paint you or like photograph you or something, or like you might be their muse. I don't know, something like that. Because the King of Cups can be quite creative, you know, so they might, I don't know, they might write you poetry or something. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun with this person though. Person has a pretty big personality. You should know that. So just go with it. Because you might even feel like a little shy with this person. Okay, so to close the reading, I'm going to get some of these, which is also a new deck that I just got. Okay, I'll take that one. Since that's shot out. Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. So this is on top of the Six of Cups here. So there's some kind of tension that for some of you, not all of you, you are carrying from the past. You know, this is something I believe in very strongly, like diseases and things like that in the body are a product of emotional blockages, which is something like I go on and on about it, or like on my new channel. In case you're interested, it's like, it's not new anymore, but it's like a spiritual tips and tricks sort of thing. But it's really true. Like diseases are emotional blockages, like energy blockages. So if you're having some kind of issue with like a disease or something like that, it's to do with emotions that you're still holding on to from the past. So you need to check in with your body and get rid of that stuff. You know, and there's lots of different ways of doing that. You can get someone to give you Reiki. You can do pranic healing on yourself. You can do breath work. You can do meditations. You can use subliminals. Okay, what else for Gemini? I just feel like that wasn't the right card. Is there anything else for Gemini from this deck? Kind of waiting for one to fall. That might be the end of the reading. I think we're going to take this one and then call it the end. I do love this deck. I was saying that in the Scorpio reading, like it's so nice when you get a deck that you like, because sometimes you order decks and you're like, this is mundane, I don't like it, but I love these. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. That's kind of the message I was picking up from here. This person is going to be like different than what you've experienced, and they're going to give you like a lot of attention. They're going to want to spoil you. I also, like, I don't want to freak you out, but there is, like, this person's creative, like whether they do that for a living or that's what they do in their spare time or something, they might want to paint you or like, you know, like draw you or something like that. And you might at first be like I said, like, I'm shy, like, I don't want to do that, you freak, like, what are you talking about? And obviously I'm not recommending that you let some random dude or chick, but let's be honest, it's probably going to be a dude, you know, if this is the issue, like take pictures of you or whatever when you're naked. But it could be like, you know, once you've dated them for a while and you're feeling comfortable, like they might want to not necessarily draw you when you're naked, but just, I don't know, paint you or draw you or something like that. So just go with it. Just let them do it. Obviously, when you're in a commitment, you know, like not like when you're sure this is the right person, obviously. And just like, you know, just let yourself be happy with this person. Like you don't need to hold back with this person. You'll feel comfortable with them. Like just enjoy it, because this person's going to be really exciting for you. Like on both sides, you're both going to feel really excited. You're going to really love talking to each other. So just go all in. Let yourself enjoy it. So that's your message, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure to read for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it a lot. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.